Hello everyone. In today's video, we'll see how to give a constructive feedback, giving and receiving. What does it mean by constructive feedback? Constructive feedback is nothing but it's a practical guide for mastering one of the most powerful tools for personal and professional growth. Criticism and feedback, nobody likes to take it in a very positive note. Why? Because feedback, it is okay if you're going to give it in a positive way. In case you're going to give it in a negative way, instead of saying it as a negative feedback, you can say, I'm going to give you a constructive feedback. Let's see how to develop the constructive feedback giving and to receive it in a positive way. Why constructive feedback matters? So constructive feedback, it's like a catalyst for the growth, strengthening teamwork and driving continuous improvement across the organization. When delivered effectively, it builds psychological safety, fostering trust and motivate individuals to embrace the positive changes. However, poorly delivered feedback can erode relationships, damage morale, and creates resistance to future development. Conversation. The difference lies in the approach. There are three C's that we have to follow when it comes to the effective feedback. The first one is concentrate. Be very specific and precise about behavior or action, avoiding vague generalization. Provide clear example that illustrates exactly what occurred. Constructive. Focus on solution, development, opportunities rather than assigning blame. Frame feedback as a pathway to improvement and not criticism. Caring. Show genuine respect and appreciation for the people while addressing challenges. Acknowledge efforts and maintain dignity throughout the conversation. How to give constructive feedback. There are a few key principles which you have to follow while you're delivering an effective constructive feedback. The first one starts with a positive note, highlights what was done well to build an openness and perspective. Authentic appreciation creates a psychological safety for harder conversation. Describe behavior and not personality. Focus on observable action rather than character traits. Says the slides were crowded instead of you are disorganized. Be action oriented. Suggest clear and doable improvement that provides a concrete pathway. Make recommendations specific and achievable. Keep it timely and private. Address the issue promptly while they are flashy, more respectful in dignity by giving the conservative priorities. Examples of giving examples of giving constructive feedback on a presentation. Positive opening. Your use of a real life example made the topic relatable and helped the audience connect with the material on personal level. Constructive observation. Some slides have too much of text, which made it challenging for the audience to follow along while you were speaking. Breaking them up could significantly improve clarity. Actionable suggestion. Try using the bullet points with larger fonts and limiting each slide's 3 to 5 key ideas. This approach will keep the audience engaging and help them retain your main message. Receiving the feedback and how to respond to that. Listen openly without defending. Resist the urge to interrupt or explain. Take a breath and truly hear what's being shared. Ask a clarifying question. Where exactly did I lose? Or can you give me a specific example? Help you understanding fully. Reflect on the message. Consider what did well and identify specific area for improvement without becoming defensive. Expressive gratitude. Thanks for the person for their honesty and courage in sharing the encourage ongoing dialogues. Creating a feedback friendly culture. Transform feedback from an uncomfortable event into a natural part of collaboration and growth. Establish feedback rhythm. Agree on when and how to feedback is given, whether continuous throughout the project or at designated checkpoint. Consistency removes uncertainty. Frame as a collaboration. Position feedback as a tool for mutual growth and team success, not as criticism or judgment. Emphasize shared goal. Encourage honest communication. Foster an environment where respectful, candid, conversations were welcomed and valued. Model vulnerability by seeking feedback yourself. Follow up and celebrate. Track progress on feedback implementation. Acknowledge improvement publicly. Record reinforcements. Reinforce positive changes. Embrace feedback as a gift. And the final note, feedback is one of the most powerful tools for your personal and team growth. When approached with empathy, clarity, and genuine care, it transforms ordinary performance into excellence. Practice giving and receiving feedback with the intention. Start to look so positive habit that drives the success for yourself. Those who are conversation and opportunity to grow stronger together. Thank you so much for watching.